So the fella turned up, right, and he said, right, what's the problem? I said, well, I told the people on the phone that the fridge isn't working, right? So he says, oh, let's have a look then, right? Opens it, sticks his hand in. He said, yeah, it's broke. So I said, yeah, I know, that's why I called you out, right? And he goes, yeah, there's nothing I can do here, you need a new one. Anyway, that's 80 quid, right? I said, you what? He said, 80 quid call out charge. I said, but what am I paying for? What have you done? It's still broke. He said, well, you know, it's call out, innit? It's sort of time and transport and that. I don't know how he got here, but it was costing me 80 quid. Tell you, it wind me up. They're all at it though. All these sort of engineers and builders and stuff. I had a fella come round to do the tiling, right? Turned up late. Said he was going to be here at like 7:30. I don't understand why they've always got to start early, right? It's not like they're a farmer or anything. Just if it gets dark, put the light on, right? But he turns up late with a carrier bag, right? And in the carrier bag, he had a pot noodle, a copy of the Daily Mirror, right, and a crossword book. What, you know what I mean? Why a whole book? There's one crossword in the Daily Mirror, so why that isn't enough for his little day's education, I don't know. He had a full book full of crosswords to do. Winds me up. There was another fella, right, who came round, who was doing some work on the bathroom, and he was asking what the pub was like across the road. I said, doesn't matter, does it? You're here to do this. Don't worry about the pub. Having a laugh. And the biggest joke of all, right? The fella said, he said, yeah, it's broken. What have you, 80 quid? And he obviously felt like he had to give me, you know, a little bit of information to sort of, you know, feel like he's deserved his 80 quid. He said, the thing is, when did you last vac it out? I said, you what? He said, yeah, you meant to vac them out because like dust and that gets in on the fan and stuff, and I don't know anyone who's ever vacked a fridge out. I worked in Cordon Bleu, right, which is like a freezer supermarket selling frozen food. I worked there for 2 years. Not once did I see anyone vacuum one out. And you've got to buy a new one now. 430 quid. Plus the 80. So can't afford any food to put in it, but joke. Right then, it's just gone 7 o'clock in the morning. Bit of an extra update for you. You know, I said I'd ordered a new fridge, right? They said they'd give us a call an hour before they drop it off. Didn't get a call. Driver turned up. Forgot his phone, so couldn't call us. And he says, I said, oh look, it needs wiring in and what have you. It's got one of those fancy plug things. He said, oh, I can't do that, mate. I'm a delivery driver, not an electrician. Brilliant. So I have to do it myself. Unbelievable.